Hello and welcome to MBKM Models. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow for more aircraft documentaries and model build videos. The Bristol Fairchild-Bolingbroke is a maritime patrol aircraft and trainer used by the Royal Canadian Air Force during the Second World War. Built by Fairchild-Canada, it was a license-built version of the Bristol Blenheim Mark IV bomber. In 1935, the British Air Ministry issued Specification G2435 to procure a coastal reconnaissance light bomber to replace the Avro Anson. Bristol proposed the Type 149, based on its Blenheim Mark I, with Bristol Aquila engines to give greater range. While the Air Ministry rejected this proposal, a Blenheim Mark I, retaining its Mercury 8 engines, was converted as a Type 149 Blenheim Mark III for the general reconnaissance role. The nose was lengthened to provide more room for the bombardier, with the upper left surface of the nose being scooped out to maintain pilot visibility during takeoff and landing. The longer range also fulfilled a Canadian requirement for a maritime patrol aircraft. Consequently, Fairchild Aircraft Limited Canada of Quebec started production of the Blenheim Mark IV as the Bolingbroke, the originally intended name for the Blenheim IV. This type was nicknamed the Bolly, after a small run of aircraft constructed to British specifications as the Bolingbroke Mark I. Fairchild switched production to the Bolingbroke Mark IV with Canadian and American instruments and equipment. These versions also included anti-icing boots and a dinghy. One of the early Mark IV variants was the Bolingbroke Mark IV-W, which was powered by two 825A horsepower 615A kilowatt Pratt & Whitney SB4G twin Wasp Junior engines. Incapable of maintaining altitude on one engine, the normal bomb load was reduced to 500 pounds on these aircraft to compensate for the low engine power. The most produced variant was the Bolingbroke Mark IV trainer, of which 457 were completed. A total of 626 Bolingbrokes were produced. The remains of one can be seen at the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre. Most of the 151 Mark IVs built served in their intended role as patrol bombers on the Atlantic and Pacific coasts of Canada between 1940 and 1944. Two squadrons of these aircraft also served in Alaska during the Aleutians Campaign. The Mark IV trainers saw extensive use in the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and until next time.